Let's go to nasty friend. Not going to be good.
My worst date, one time I went out to the bar and I was at this place called Little Sisters in New York. A very fun place. Cool people go there. Very pretty people inside. I meet this guy and he's tall, dark, and handsome. He's like asking me for my number. He ended up calling me that day and he's like, okay, I got us tickets to this game because we were supposed to go on a date that night. And I was like, oh, great. We got there. He had front row seat. We talked the whole time. It was so fun. Great thing. He was telling me that like he has an assistant and if we ended up together that like his assistant could like book all my things for me. He said that he owned this private equity firm. How could I not love this man? Like I need to pursue this. This is like my dream. And then we go out. He's the only guy there. He bought a table and bottles for me and my friend, but it gets worse. Go to the washroom. I come back out. All I see is her hands like lifting her skirt up and grinding on the man that I just went on a date with, my friend. So I was like, what?
Okay. Honey, that's not your friend. We need to stop using that word. But okay, this is, first of all, like, I don't know, guys, all that stuff about the assistant and all, is that a little weird? Oh, my assistant will book your, I mean, come on, just like be a nice guy. You don't have to do all that. Okay. First of all, girls will toss each other under the bus like this. This happens all the time. Everyone's always like, oh, the girl pack. The girl pack is so loyal. I hear so many stories and have seen so many instances of girls who are supposed to be friends. Maybe it's not your BFF, but supposed to be friends doing this stuff. You know, maybe she has a little bit too much to drink, whatever it may be. There's so many stories because ultimately I think women love that male attention so much. And unless it's like a really amazing friend, if it's an extended girl group, this happens all the time. So just know, like, if it's some girl that you're like, oh, yeah, she's my friend, like, we work together, but you don't really know her, maybe you think twice before you go to the washroom when she's had a little too much to drink and there's a guy, you know, maybe you just like think twice or you monitor that situation from afar because I'm telling you this very common circumstance. Also, like, ew, for the guy. Now, you may be thinking, what's the guy going to do? He's probably sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Right? Like, what do I even do? Well, you can get up and excuse yourself and say, hey, listen, your friend's trying to grind on me and I'm not really into that. I don't really know how to handle this situation. Maybe you want to take care of your friend. I mean, that's what I would do. But this is a perfect example of just like also the modern world of dating. It's just so interesting. This is probably like some person you met, you didn't really vet, you didn't nasty stuff. Regardless, this idea that spread about like, I always hear like, girls will never do girls wrong. Women, you know, stick together. Maybe in some cases that's true, but more often than not, I get emails, I get a lot sent to me, and I just living out in the world for my entire life, see and live this girl behavior. Most of the girls in your circle would drop you like a hot potato if a hot guy showed up and was all of a sudden paying them attention and not you. Like, say it was a guy you were into and you're talking about them and all of a sudden talking and saying, ooh, and all of a sudden he's showing her attention. You'll very quickly be de-escalated from friend to acquaintance to, what's your name again?